1300 CE, a tribe of Indians went into the Valley of Mexico. These people were called the Aztecs. When they arrived, other people were already there. Other tribes took the best land that was good for living, so they had to go live in the swampy shores of Lake Texcoco.
Although it was not good for them, it did not bother them because they were smart and knew how to make the best of bad situations, and they believed their God sent them there to prosper. They got used to their environment. They built canoes to help them hunt, started gardens for growing food, using irrigation and fertilization. The Aztecs started building their civilization.
They started settling in and getting stronger. They conquered other tribes such as the Toltec tribe. When they conquered the tribe, the people living there had to pay the Aztecs in not only money, but food, clothing, jewels, and captives to sacrifice. They were also enslaved. They would sacrifice other people that are not in the Aztec tribe to please their God who was not supporting them at that time.
In 1500 CE, Spanish soldiers from Extremadura went to the Valley of Mexico. They were amazed at the Aztecs.
Hernan Cortez was the leader of this army, and he brought guns, horses, cannons, and dogs, which amazed the Aztecs because they had never seen such things before. The Aztec got conquered by the Spaniards in the mid-1500s CE. The Spaniards captured Montezuma II and held him hostage so they would not rebel. Instead, the Aztecs did rebel but got defeated severely.
The wealthy people had homes made of sun-dried brick, and the highest people had stone. Their homes were clean. Each noble had their own room to bathe. The water was poured over hot stones so the water would feel good. Bathing was important to their religion because they believed it would cleanse their soul.
They had huts as homes and they did not have much furniture. If they had money, they would have mats on the floor. They had blankets to keep warm and pottery for cooking. All the poor had their own garden to supply them with food.
They wore clothing that had feathers and had fans made of feathers.
It was against the law for them to wear feathers or have fans made of feathers. If they did this, they would be executed right away. Instead, they would wear very little clothing, usually made of cotton.
At the age of 20, men married women that were in the ages of 14 through 15. A man could have more than one wife as long as he could support each one. Weddings were arranged, usually with the help of a matchmaker. The matchmaker would arrange the weddings and were in charge of making sure everything would run smoothly.
The birth of a baby was a big deal. The Aztecs welcomed all life. The birth of a boy or a girl was celebrated. This was true for all the Aztecs.
Even though the Aztecs were fierce warriors, they had a soft side. They loved to write and to read poetry. Much of their poetry was about a heroic act of love, war, or religion.
The Aztec loved games. Some of the games they played included a ball game similar to the one played by the ancient Maya. They had to hit a ball into a hoop high above them with their hips, and if they lost, they would be sacrificed.
Kids went to school. To build the city they wanted, they knew that they would need many engineers, builders, and traders. As a result, the Aztecs created schools for their children. School was not optional, you had to go. They wanted them to learn what to do so they could have a perfect empire that they dreamed of.